Jerry Windhorst, bound and blindfolded, took a deep drag off the cigarette that dangled from his lips. He heard the officer who had bummed him a smoke sit back down after lighting it. "Thanks," Jerry said as he exhaled. "You know, my girlfriend told me that I'd smoke tonight. Said she dreamt I would. Dodged a smoke all night until now." "Was she with you tonight?" the other officer, smoking officer's partner, asked. Jerry turned toward his voice, trying to pinpoint where he was in the station. "She's out of town." Jerry heard someone write, erase what they wrote, and start again. "Look, I'm not sure why I'm tied up, but don't worry about it," other officer interrupted. "Why don't you start at the beginning? Walk us through things again," smoking officer said. Jerry realized he was the one writing and erasing. Jerry sighed. "I went out around 8. I wanted to steer clear of the bars because I just quit smoking," Jerry explained as he paused for another drag. "And I wanted to prove my girl's dream wrong. So I hit the whiskey joint because there's no smoking. Only when I got there, it wasn't open." Jerry spit the filter of his spent cigarette out. "I started to bail when I saw this chick dancing crazy and talking to the trees. I asked if she needed help." "Stop!" other officer yelled. Startled, Jerry stopped talking. "Fine," smoking officer sighed as Jerry heard him put his pencil down. "Continue, Mr. Windhorst," other officer said. "Right," Jerry began nervously. "Well, she told me she's some fairy who can't find her way back home and the trees aren't cooperating, which I found funny in a nutty kind of way, so I decided to help her. I took her to a burger barn." "You took royalty to a burger barn?" other officer asked, not amused. "Who's royalty? She looked hungry, so I got her some grub. Dizzy chick got stupid on mustard packets, though. Just kept sucking them down like they were tequila shots. She was licking the wallpaper, saying how it tasted like rainbows when the manager asked us to leave." "Where's the girl now?" other officer demanded. "I keep telling you, I don't know. Last I saw her was at the filler-up off 14th. She wanted to get a map, but I couldn't trust myself not to buy smokes, so I just dropped her off." "He doesn't know, Dwinzel. Besides, my glamour is about to wear off. Let's abduct the gas station clerk and drill him before morning arrives. We'll find the princess," smoking officer said. "What?" Jerry asked, confused. "Fine," other officer grumped. "What?" Jerry asked in a higher octave. Slowly, Jerry's eyes came back into focus. He was sitting in an empty field, alone, not far from his car. No blindfold, hands untied. He found the cigarette butt on the ground in front of him and thought of his girl's dream. "I hate it when she's right,"